Hi, I'm Aaron Gocs. Welcome to the 2017 Melbourne Comedy Festival interviews. Got some great acts. Up next is a fantastic act, Rose Callaghan. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. I'm happy to be getting interviewed by you because like the only interest that a lot of my friends have in Melbourne comedy all of a sudden is from your videos.
I thought you were going to link back to one of our old music bands. Or something.
Oh, yeah.
We have similar old-fashioned music tastes.
Old-fashioned, like pop punk from the early 2000s and late 90s. So if you want to...
Next year's show will be split bill.
28...
it'll be called Unwritten $28 Short. Anyway,
nobody understands that.
Yeah, it's like another language. But no, well, let's get on to...
No, I was trying to give you a compliment and then you tried to change the subject.
Sorry.
All my friends, like my hipster Melbourne friends, they quote your videos, like they quote your things, they talk about you at music festivals. So I'm just glad
And you're like, he's no good.
I'm like, yeah, he's all right. No, I'm like, he's great. He's my best friend in the whole world. He has the best music taste in the whole world, the best football knowledge. So it's just good to align our personal brands with each other.
Trivia in general that you can't use in any way anymore.
Well, yeah,
so you've been travelling all around the country recently, haven't you? You want to tell us about that?
Or Perth.
But you did Sydney as well.
Oh, yeah, I did Sydney last year as well. That's true. I'm such a jet setter sometimes, I forget. I went to Perth for 10 days, which I found out was too long to be in Perth for. Great place, but...
Yeah.
It's so much meth.
So,
I lie. Thank you for your serious question. And Perth was great, and I enjoyed it a lot. And thank you to everybody that paid.
And so the show you've been travelling around is the one you'll be doing at the Melbourne Fest?
Yeah. It's called Will You Accept This Rose, and which is a very good pun that's based on The Bachelor. And so I did it in Perth for the first time, and. But actually, because I did it in Sydney... Well, I did another show in Sydney Fringe last year, but I sort of got bored of parts of it because it was about 6 months after the comedy festival. So I took a bunch of stuff out, and the end story of that show is the end story of this show, and I won an award for that one in Sydney, so that was good.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, when I go to Sydney again, because you know the rule, if you change the title of your show, it's a different show. So I'm like, there's actually one bit in it that was in there last year. So what's allowed? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm pretty new to all this. I don't know the politics of it, but
How many show titles?
I was just trying to say that.
Yeah.
Like if you've been touring this show around, you're going to be in top form.
Oh, I'm like Matthew Richardson. Number 12 for the Richmond Football Club in the 97, I don't know, some game.
No, well, that's actually a good selling point because a lot of people are quite sheepish about it. Like, I haven't started writing yet.
True.
So if you can let people know you're at the top of your game.
It does make you feel like you go from being really anxious way before everybody else is to just feeling this smug sense of oh, I'm so glad I'm not where you are right now because I was there. Because, Perth people don't know if you're being a bit shit or not, you know? Because they don't know that they get... In Perth, they don't know that they get, the preview version of, every single... Because it's, the first one of all of the festivals in Australia. The people on the first night of my show, I'm like, this is literally, you are... many people in this festival are doing all these jokes in front of a crowd for the first time. So, they're very good, crash test dummies, I think.
because the comedy industry kind of goes in seasons.
Yeah.
Where a lot of the year it's your week-to-week club gigs.
Yes.
And then it changes over to festival season where it's it becomes about you for an hour and well, even longer because everything that goes with it. But that's what I was just trying to say is that because some people are still heavily into that, doing the week-to-week gigs.
Yes.
But you're kind of, if you've been travelling around doing the festivals, that's a big help.
It's worth doing it because Melbourne's the biggest one, and Melbourne's one of the biggest festivals in the world. So it's that's the grand final. Yeah. That's where all eyes are on you and people are really paying attention to what you're doing. So You know, even some interstate acts I know will do a solo show where they're from a few years before. Like, I think there's a few people like that from interstate. Like, I think Kieran Lyons been doing comedy for about 4 or 5 years. He's only 19, but he's doing his first solo show for the first time in Melbourne because he wanted it to be perfect.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Do you want to tell us a bit more the finer details, venue, time?
I'm in the Forum Theatre, which is very exciting because that's always been like my favourite music venue in Melbourne. Have you seen any bands in the Forum?
No, I haven't, but you know, I'm from Brisbane, so I was always like jealous of all the Melbourne venues.
The bright lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen like Dizzy Rascal, like I can't remember it. Caribou.
Lots of
just
cool
heaps.
Acts, yeah.
They sometimes have a music festival.
It is quite exciting finally, like getting to a place where you've just seen that name or been to it, or being on the other side of it.
A place that's got like nice like carpet and
even geographically, you're gradually getting to the MCG.
Yes,
you know?
yeah. I'll soon be there doing the halftime entertainment. It's doing my solo show in the round. You'd have to like. Just
how do you find
a little
it,
spinny thing?
And how do you think it'll go geographically? Do you think you could, like, it's not too far from like the town hall? You can kind of fly.
It's great. You can walk up from the town hall in like 5 minutes. Yeah, you can fly around outside, but hopefully I don't like doing that. Just buy tickets online if you want to come. I'm
too honest. I'm like, no, you probably won't like it.
No, you have to go up to me and be like, I'm really good, or like I've been on this radio station. Like, you just feel like a douchebag doing that.
I just want to be honest. I just want to be like, just come, please.
Maybe you can fly for my show and I'll fly for your show.
Yeah.
Because you can go and you'll be like...
But the thing is,
you can spot people that like watching The Bachelor. You look like you love watching The Bachelor and The Bachelorette with that. You could be the next Bachelor. Oh, that would be the best.
So we're just going to wrap it up, Rose.
Yes.
But thanks for coming along.
Thank you.
So
the Forum, 29th of March to the 9th of April, 7:15 in the Ladies'
Tickets
Lounge.
online.
Tickets at ticketmaster.com.au.
Awesome.
Buy them in bulk so you don't have to pay as much of the insane booking fee that they charge for some reason, but I'm not going to get into it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Rose.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.